Excellent condition. All right. I think we're doing it. Bearing with me as I'm getting things set up for the first time. But we're on Thrones. Looks like Meld is working. I'm already down a point. Unstable average stream bit rate is too high. Okay, well, we're live there. Excellent condition. Looks like we're there to 60 FPS. All right. Hello? Hello, hello. Okay, I'm just checking my phone now because I'm paranoid, making sure that we are live, and we are in fact live. So I get to ping Graham, who is currently streaming over at Gramith right now for our Extra Life charity stream. He is going full 24 hours today from, I think, 1 to 1 o'clock tonight. Or, sorry, 24 hours would be from 1 p.m. to 1 p.m. the next day. All right. And I've just got the Twitch dashboard up, so even though I know we are live over on YouTube as well, I've got the chat up for Twitch, so you will be keeping me company while I am going to be jamming on a couple of games. The games today, I have no idea if we've played them before. Josh has been running a lot of these. I haven't been on all of them, and I genuinely cannot remember if we have played the Game of Thrones before, but you know that's what we're doing now. So let me caffeinate up real quick. And make sure that the volume is down. Let me check levels real quick. Usually Josh is the one doing all this fun stuff. Okay. That seems polite enough for table noise, I guess. So let us get started.
Choose your house. House
All right, so
House Lannister. House Tyrell.
there are a lot of different houses in this guy. I am a big fan of the Martell house because their special ability, if you can see that, oh, wait a second, is to add a ball with the action button, stalling to make sure that all of my cameras are working on the stream, which they are, thank God. All right. Unbroken. So, because we here at Decades have the limited edition, we actually have this delightful upper playfield to sit with, jam with. Hey, Graham, thanks for raiding us with your viewers. I'll have to figure out how to throw them back in a little bit, because we are doing this for an hour just before League, but we thought it'd be nice to give you a little bit of a break. There we go. I've accepted it now. I don't know how rating works, and I don't understand Twitch, so you're very lucky that Grandma over here is in control. Well, I'm glad it's not just me. You seem to have a little bit more experience doing this than I do, so. But yeah, 6 o'clock, we'll figure out if today is going to be the day that I'm going to throw it back to you. Right now, Viper versus the Mountain. I want to make sure I don't do exactly that. And I want to shoot those orbits 3 times before I hit one of the ramps. So it's all pinball basics here. Trying to trap up, make my shots. So when you've got a big shot like that, I set the ball up over here and it comes all the way back around. That's called an orbit. When you got something that'll take it up to a different level of the playfield, from this up to the wire forms or the upper playfield, that's called a ramp. And those are normally common nouns that are used to refer to parts of the pinball table, so that way when you are playing the game, you actually do know and understand what you should be shooting for. So right now, I want to make a single one, God, if I'm lucky, a single one of those shots that are lit up with the shields right now. But we're cruising through. 13 mil in a warm-up is not bad. That's not my actual game. Not the actual demonstration of skill and prowess that I have not demonstrated on any of these pinball streams. Josh is very good about kicking my ass. So when I hit on the upper playfield up there, that shot, if it's the first one, if it's the first switch you can roll over, aside from that in-lane switch there, that is going to be your skill shot, which will award you 5 mil and advanced you through the modes to cast a multi-ball. If I can do that 3 times and then do it once more, I'll start a multi-ball. But this, I know him, I love him, Pedro Pascal. And I am going to try to do that like my life depends on it, and it did. Oh my god. Nope. All right, so I'm trying to chain these within the time limit, not the little time limit, but the big time limit there. Because if I time out on that, the first orbit shot I hit does not count. All right, so I'm back to 0. That's 1. Need more time. Nope. Well, hey, speaking of more time, if I can hit these stand-ups, I'll add a little bit of time. Oh, go up. Okay. Nope. But hey, the Lord of Light provides. Jesus. I got an outlane save now, which just helped me. That's my only one for the game, and I have just timed out of the mode, I believe. Congrats to me. An incredible bounce to an outlane. An incredible showing of skill. Keeping calm under pressure. All around just jamming. So there's another pinball manufacturer. The game I'm playing is made by Stern. But there's another pinball manufacturer called, Multimorphic. They make a table called a P3 table. It's got a screen as like the bottom, like, 2/3 of the playfield. And I'm realizing right now I would love if they could rock some Twitch. I gotta stop doing that. I would love if they would rock some Twitch integration, so that way I could pay attention to chat and not like really hamstring myself. Hey, hey. Okay. Got the mystery, I'm in the seat. You wanted video games? Let's play video games. We're playing Street Fighter now. Right flipper attacks, left flipper parries, tap them to unstun. Oh.
No, no, no!
It's known for being a very fair mode. Incredibly fair. Well, played the Game of Thrones. Absolutely lost. But that is how the cookie crumbles.
Ball 1 locked.
Hooray! Welcome back. You've got me in time to try to prove to everyone on the internet, all 7 of us, that I know what I'm doing. All right. Second verse, same as the first. You saw me attempt this before. Just need those orbits. Incredible. Watched it just beep, bop, boop, right down the center.
Choose your house. House Baratheon. House Greyjoy. House Tyrell. House Martell.
Martell. Yeah, this is a really like boom or bust game. All of the points from this game come from modes and multi-balls, and if you don't start one of those, you show off the extreme paucity of points available in this game for free. All right. Okay, that's one. I'm not gonna jinx myself, but I am feeling a little bit warmer.
Is lit.
Right. That's 2. Nope. Calm it down, calm it down, calm it down. That's 3, baby. Now we gotta hit one of the ramps. There we go. That's a mode completed. I win. I've beaten Trial by Combat. And I've locked a ball. I've been fairly busy over here at Decades Arcade, so please ignore any game malfunctions. I saw that right flipper was sticking up quite a bit still. Talking with one of the other techs who works here, and apparently if you want to get at fixing that upper playfield, what you have to do is completely remove it from the game. That whole thing has to come up and off, and it's an absolute pain in the butt. Because like some games, when you've got an upper playfield like that, they'll just have like one really big like post up underneath it that'll like go through the lower playfield. Whew. Danger juggling over there. Oh my god. Nope. Rocking it. But yeah, there will be like a big old post that like will attach to the flipper bat. The white plastic piece is called the flipper bat. And it'll go through the regular playfield to the bottom where the actual solenoids that control those things are. So the fact that it is attached and just hidden up there, hidden right under those like plastic shrouds and stuff, it's rough. Okay, nope. Ooh, got more gold. Mystery's lit, Slock's lit, and swords are lit. If Charlotte can make a single one of her shots, an astronomical statistical wonder that I keep going around the drop-up target. Only the greatest gameplay from me today. I've locked in. Fighting House Lannister, hit the red shots, and then make the red shots. So I want to hit the red lit up targets, the stand-ups that were giving me gold before, because, you know, gold is for House Lannister. I make the one shot that's not lit. Keep that spinner rocking, apparently. Get some gold off of the jackpot pops, which is interesting. Okay. All right. All right, we got a handful of shots I need to start making. That's one. Let's go for 2, 3. All right. Let's see if I can. Okay, that's 4. That was probably the hardest one for me, so. A really good showing, and then it'll catch right there. And then just like that, my cello is saved.
Make a choice.
Let's just go ahead and light 1x super jackpot. Sure.
Super jackpot.
All right, let's do it. Yeah. Cool, I got it and immediately just killed it. Okay, that is a far better score to have on a game like this.
Winter's coming.
19. 190 million is far better. Short of the replay value. Good God. I am warming up. I am doing great. I'm going to put on the best talent show this town's ever seen. I'm not feeling satisfied with that quite yet. So you're going to endure one more Game of Thrones game from me, and then I'm going to feel brave enough to go and move this whole rig we got. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me while I'm playing some pinball for the Extra Life stream. All right, that's one lock qualified, and that's 1 lock achieved. Setting them up and knocking them down. So the reason why they also let you choose your battle is a lot of pinball games, when you get at a higher level, the goal becomes trying to stack modes with multi-balls or stack multi-balls in themselves. That'll usually mean that you'll have a lot more options of things to shoot that'll give you points to make productive shots, while at the same time still having to contend with the fact that you've got the same amount of time limit to do both things. So if you're really good, you can start jamming away on those types of stuff. So if you get more than 1 house lit up and qualified on this table, you can actually... Oh, no. Nope. All right, well... Yeah, so if I managed to get Martel and Stark lit, I could do both of their modes together at the same time, one after the other, to try to rack up a crazy amount of points. But you can see, I'm still struggling with just the one. No, we've gotten better. First 2 games did absolutely 0. I've collected one of the swords, got Needle, Arya's beloved weapon. Oop. Almost set myself up for a Lazarus Ball with that bounce back. Lazarus Balls are when they jump back and are saved from draining, but turns out you can look a Gift Lazarus straight in the mouth, become a Doubting Thomas, and just get rid of it all for you. That's what gets you the big streamer points, right? A whole bunch of Bible illusions. Hey, that was a lot more fair this time. 20,000 or 20 million for a video mode ain't half bad. I shan't be complaining over here on ball 3. Oh. Okay, so I think I've made enough shots to qualify the Stark mode if I send it up the center on the choose your battle thing.
It's lit.
Woo! I am finding everything to not hit and finding it straight down the center. That was hopefully fun and engaging.
Winter's coming.
Tell you, I'm real bad at knowing all the lore for these kind of games. So how about we take it over to my second pinball love, Joker Poker. So this is gonna be a lot of fun as I try to figure out how to maneuver all of this myself. So we're going traveling on the road again. Okay, that's that, that's that. I've got the computer up, cables away, and we are schmoving. And if I am correct, that is 8 ball. Got just enough cord to make this work over here. Beautimus. All right, so popping off our cup holder and driving this gorgeous, gorgeous rig. Hit a speed bump. We keep cup holders on the sides of our games here at Decades Arcade. And while it is a major boon to the players who are coming in with their refreshments and setups and everything, it is not great for putting gameplay information on the internet with this rig. That slightly so that you can see. We are on Gottlieb's Joker Poker from 1978. It's a fun game. We keep informational cards above all the games here as well. Kind of hit some of that like museum kind of vibe, but it's all living history. You can come in and play them all. This game is actually one that they made in 2 form factors. The one that we have here is a solid state version of the game, meaning it has solid state electronics like integrated chips, also known as microcomputers, here. So that lets us speed up and score a lot faster on the games, but they also made an electromechanical version, where it has none of that. So it's all running off of cam motors, switches, relays, and just sort of knowing the activation timings. When one switch hits, a cam opens, sends electrical signals, checking a whole bunch of stuff throughout the machine. And while those are delightful, we have a fairly large bank of those here at Decades Arcade. They're not known for scoring the fastest. So as a result, you could hit a target and then a target within the same second while things are moving around. And you would only get the points for the first thing you hit. That's how you know it's a good old game. Hear the bells and chimes. Oh. Oh. All right, let me flip you back over so I can see the Twitch stream. Warming up again. Just a gentle plunge. Hit that C, missing my thing. But this game is a lot of fun for a solid-state electromechanical game because this light right here, you'll notice that I have not hit any of the other targets aside from that one drop target here. That is lit. Why is that lit? Well, that's lit to tell me that if I hit that, I will activate my 5 times bonus. So what I want to do is absolutely nothing. What I want to do is try to get the ball over to this flipper over here. I'm going to shoot for that 10. When I do that, that'll activate. And when my ball eventually drains, I'll get 5 times whatever is actually lit over here. There we go. All according to plan. So what's funny is the 10 and the jacks are on the same mechanism that resets them when they are hit. So if you only take down the jacks and not the 10, the jacks will not reset, which is different from every other thing in this bank. Don't be kind, be kind. Okay. I had 1 left in the kings. That's totally fine. So this is also a 5-ball game. A lot of the older games tend to be able to be set between a 3-ball and 5-ball variety, although 3-ball is what everything kind of seems to coalesce around starting in the 80s. But yeah. Now we are rocking with some incredible live game action over here. There are a lot of like great ways to play reproduction tables on your computer or home consoles, but nothing will ever beat playing pinball on a real machine, because when is that ever going to happen in a video game? No. The simulations will not do that for you. It's part of the big reason why I actually really love playing pinball competitively. There's a lot of forgiveness, a lot of room for just humility, because sometimes you can have just, it's a real physical object. Sometimes you can just have some absolute weird physical thing go down for you outside of your control. You may not even get a chance to hit the thing, and you just got to kind of roll with that. It's a little bit of a great equalizer. Even really good players will sometimes just have that weird ball that will absolutely sandbag them. Hey, would you look at that? I managed to get myself an extra ball that I'm going to need immediately. So the lovely things about the extra balls in this game is that you play them immediately. There's a couple of modern games now. We've seen some weirdness with Jersey Jack games where when you earn an extra ball, it adds it to the back of your queue. So everyone still plays in order. Like if this was a multiplayer game, it'd be 1 person, 2 person, or 1 player, 2 player, 3 player, 4 player, all play their first ball. And if you get an extra ball, you just repeat that ball in that sequence. Some of the Jersey Jack games, they throw that extra ball at the very end. So after everyone has played their 3 balls, player 1, if they got the extra ball, they step back up and play it, and it throws off, it throws me off so much when it's like, okay, wait, why am I going again? Is something wrong with the game? No, that's just where the extra ball goes. So I'm here on ball 4. Ball 4 is where I need. Oh shoot, if the game's gonna play itself for me, I'll take it. Nope. Should have hit it. Yeah, so I should have needed to drop down all of the king targets. Now for the 5 times bonus, I gotta drop all of those ace targets. Man, I am so gently handed over here too. There we go. You know where your home is. Give me that good shill shot. Called so because we only have I believe that is a 7 segment, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's an 11 segment display. It does not have the angles to draw the Ks, which is delightful. So anytime it says, all right, we're going to go up for the skill shot, it kind of has to look like shill shot. But you can see that the lines in there are set up a little closer to try to imitate a K. It doesn't do a great job. I hope rules, explanations, and technical information are why you showed up here today. I've got those by the bucket loads. And occasional pop-offs of skill. That, my friends, is a Lazarus. Second verse, same as the first. There we go. There's a 10. Get the kings. That is a ball one I can be satisfied with. So usually the chimes ring out a lot more. It seems like something, kind of heard how it was very dull. I think we have to go back in and adjust where the actual solenoids that activate those things are offset up. Okay, if that's okay. That's blinking. It tells me I got a second chance. So it is A-okay. I did not do a good enough job there. Whoo, hoo, hoo. I am a lucky luck girl. Whoo! All right, the goal is apparently to get 5 times bonus and then drain every time. I have no idea what that emoji is. Is that a dinosaur? The Pog dinosaur? Could you imagine, like, if the dinosaurs were Twitch streaming during the, like, Jurassic Park craziness? That'd be insane. Bro, I'm gonna commit a prank. I'm just gonna spit in this guy's face. Oh! He's holding shaving cream or something? What a loser. Ah, shoot, broke my streak. All right, now it's the kings. Okay, that's all right. These things happen. That's why we have second chance. That's why we have ball saves. That's not why we... Oh, I thought I had it. It did not give it to me. Oh, no. I got so excited that there was going to be a mercy done on my soul and then this absolute hit job of a game on Joker Poker. Score's higher, though, but it can always go higher, so we're going to give it one more go. Yeah, I mean... I don't think I've ever actually seen a Komodo dragon, like... I think it was a monitor lizard they had in the Virginia Living Museum that I went to when I was a kid. That guy did not give a care about a single thing in the world. Off to a real bad start. Incredible. All right, now we get the reverse rollover. Get the A shot. So a lot of the games of this era usually have your rollovers duplicated at the top of the machine and then on the in lanes and out lanes. So as a result, there are some shots that are a lot more valuable than others. So hitting that B1 in the center up here isn't quite as significant as trying to hit the A or the C, because the A or the C's lead to drains. Just like the Joker. He, I'm the Joker. I'm definitely not the Joker. I have not suffered enough mundane indignity, I suppose. I assume that's what the Todd Phillips movie was about. I didn't watch it. Well, that's what I get for trying to shoot for the king over there. Pick up the jack. There we go. There's the king. But I'm on ball 3, so I'm going to need that queen to get over here. Nope. The queen's guard shot me straight down the center. Ugh. I was so confident that was going to go up too. But yeah, this is one of my first. Well, I said it's my second love. My first love was Doctor Who, which we played on stream a couple weeks ago. I absolutely love that game. That was the first game I ever fell in love with. There was a free play event at my local library, of all places. Many, many years ago. I think it was the only time. I think they only ever did like 2 of those like free play events. Real shame, because it was a great way to get people out and enthusiastic about console gaming, coin-op games, a lot of the retro stuff. One more go. But yeah, fell in love with Doctor Who because it's got those cool mechanics which we demonstrated. And then this one, because it is like, it's a simple enough game to read. Like, you can walk up to this and you can easily understand what does A, B, C do. There we go. Give it a little bit of juice. Yeah, you can understand easily what A, B, C all do, what that's supposed to be. It's a game about hitting the drop targets, which will like spring up once you're done with the bank, allowing you to still get more points off of that. Some of these older games, we had, I think it was Target Alpha. Target Alpha would not do a single thing once you knocked down all the drop targets, because that game was all about getting drop targets down. You would just be left there to kind of sit and twiddle your thumbs, hitting whatever like low point scoring stand-ups you could hit until you were done. And that's not a game that I like playing. Like, you do very well, you have an incredible ball, and then there's almost like nothing left for you to do. So I like that it'll continue giving you things to shoot for. So that way, if you're on a really good ball and you just seem to not be able to drain for a little bit, you still got something to work towards. And then I like that like 5 times bonus ruling, where there is some amount of skill, some amount of strategy in what you should be intentionally trying to shoot for, as opposed to just sometimes like seeing where the ball will take you itself. Which I find especially valuable. That zen of figuring out what else to keep shooting for and working on is an absolute delight. And part of the reason why I continually return to pinball when I'm in a gaming rut. Plus, it's the only coin-op game that you can sit there if you're feeling tired. Damn, that's basically a pause, baby. You can go off as long as that's held. You know, get yourself a drink, have a snack, go out, get a massage. Nope. Ugh. I'm trying. I'm really trying. All right, we got 2 more balls to make over, what was it, 60,000? 60,000 points to beat the previous score on this game that we had. I think that is doable. It's looking increasingly less doable. But, you know, I think that's what you got to do in some of these games. Pinball is there to humble you. So sometimes you just got to lose a little bit of faith in yourself, surrender to the experience, and just see where it takes you. And that's the ball game. Didn't beat our last score, but we did get the all-important match. The number to match gives you a free game if you're playing in a coin-op mode, but here at Decades Arcade, we are free to play. So it's just kind of a ha ha ha. I've won a secret special objective. So let's see, what do I want to go to now? Actually, let us go to our newly updated Simpsons Pinball Party. Newly updated because we just got recently a color DMD for it. And I think that'll be the game that'll carry us through to the end of our hour. So please ignore me as I am racing around looking for outlets. Because I do not know the last time that the laptop was plugged in. So I'm just going to set her up right here. All right. Grab it a laptop. Grab it a rig. Hey, let's go on a journey together. I'm gonna have to. I did not think that through, so I'm going to unplug that briefly. Running on battery power, folks, as I'm doing this one-handed. Takes us back to the area with the. Oh no, we've lost the table noise, unfortunately. Okay, so you can see me there, but this camera is having a bad day. All right, how do I... I am just going to turn her off and turn her back on again. Wow. Okay, are we back there? No, was there a refresh? I don't want to delete it. Mute that. I've got picture on the camera, but not picture here. Why is that? Here, how about I duplicate it? No, why would that do anything? All right, we're gonna delete the copy of the layer I just made. What is going on? She is blinking at me. No card. All right, well, that is going to be a problem if I can't get her back up, because that is our primary gameplay camera. So I am going to triple check all the cables that we got. Ooh, that did something. Ooh, that did something. Okay. Are we back, baby? I've got audio coming from it again. Got audio from the table. All right, where are our devices? How do I go to my devices? Failed to capture. Restart video device. That was the button I was looking for. Hey, okay, I figured it out. Thank you for bearing with me. Usually, like I said, usually Josh is the one that is making sure all of the technical end of things are solid. He's our big streamer, helping out some of his friends in his own spare time. But now we can show you the delight that is Simpsons Pinball Party. So peep the brand new color DMD we got there, unaffected by the shroud that we have against it for reflection. But she looks like she's peeking. So when I drain this ball, I'm gonna turn her down. Oh God. There we go. Far more polite. Okay, what's the guy's name who plays Homer? I'm not a big Simpsons girly, so I don't know any of the deep lore. I just know that there's a lot of different ways to score in this game. A lot of those ways are jam-packed. So this will be our scratch game. Shaking off the dust. Extra ball is lit. Our extra ball is actually on our in and out lanes. So if I can time it right, I can just sort of passively get that guy. But what I want to do, the pinball table is set up largely to reflect the different characters and locations in Springfield. So we got Moe's Tavern over here, comic book guy. I want to shoot the Simpsons house, which is our upper playfield. I get there by shooting the garage, which is right under it. Hit it once to open it. And then drain the ball immediately after I've opened it, undoing all my hard work. While we're resetting. Yeah. Dave Castanella, that sounds about right. Oh, it was the Robot Devil. Oh, hello. Okay. Now we're playing the game for real this time. But yeah, shoot the garage once to open it, twice to send the ball up the playfield, and then if I get it behind the TV, that starts a TV mode, and we'll have to make shots according to whatever is lit up over there. I don't quite remember what changes which mode it is. I think it's like whenever any switch is hit. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Dan Castanella. Did I say the last game was the scratch game? This is the scratch game. All right, got 2 times scoring on the Quickie Mart. That's what Otto and his bus loops do for you. Oh my god. Well, good news. All the way I'm playing, we're gonna get through a whole bunch of these games tonight. All right. I at least have the skill shot dialed in. I think every time I make that Quickie Mart skill shot, it gives me a bonus to my bonus multiplier, which would be terrific if I was doing anything to earn points. Okay, there we go. That should be in the garage now. But maybe not enough to... It's in the garage. I don't think I hit a switch. There it is. Well, I got my extra ball then. Okay, so not quite enough to make it into the up kicker thing, but hopefully, no? That's the one. There you go, you got the lookout. Come on, send her up, baby. I'm so sorry for making another busty. Oh, shoot! It does the ball search, and I miss it. Woof. Man, a real humdinger of a sort of final stream for the pinball team to cap off the Extra Life charity event that we're doing, raising money through the Children's Miracle Network for the UVA Children's Hospital. Graham over at Grammoth on Twitch is going to be streaming full 24 hours. I think he started at 1 o'clock today, so he'll go till 1 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. But he's streaming all sorts of stuff as he feels like it. We interrupted him for an hour with Fable. One of the Fables on the Xbox, a PC, I believe. I was always a Nintendo girly growing up, so. Okay, there we go. All right, now it's coming up top. And I know it, and I can see it, and I can try to shoot the TV. And I shoot the TV, and I shot the TV. Duffman! I gotta get duffed. All right, down the monorail. Around the right ramp. But I gotta get duffed. Ooh, that was a mistake. Big, big mistake. All right. One more for good luck, one more for prosperity. All right. Skill shot. Go. No. Didn't. Asleep at the wheel. Oh, I need to shoot the left ramp. That left ramp is tucked right under where we're shooting it for the skill shot. And it is a very difficult shot for me to make. Nope. I say it's difficult for me, I do it immediately. All right, it's gonna ball search me again. There we go. That's a mode started. Krusty's Last Stand. Shoot the right orbit to increase Krusty's ratings. So if I can also shoot with that mini right flipper, if I can get it up to the couch, that's also a ball lock. Oh, shoot. Hey, that's exactly what I wanted. Nope. Nope. Got one of the Cletus kids. Don't make it up that. Nope. Should have hit it from the other side. I don't know why I picked this game. I'm not good at it. But thank you very much for those of you who are tuning in, watching me ruin a great game with a bad ball. There we go. One more chance for glory. Let's start that mode again. Come on. It is missing that switch. Something's going on with the game. Ball search, and then I'll make it in the TV again, and we'll do something else. Not Krusty's Last Stand. Woo! That's Willie's Woes. I gotta hit a bully, which are those stand-ups up under there. All right. There we go. That's one in the couch lock. I can at least fail the game properly now. Okay, so I hit one of the bullies. Okay, and multi-ball is lit over on Itchy Scratchy. And I never remember which flipper it shoots it out to. So I've got a bad habit of firing them both, which you should never do. All right, shooting again. When I get a ball. There we go. There's a ball. Shooting again. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I want to impress the comic book guy. Come on. It's time for Itchy and Scratchy, baby. So this is a 2-ball multi-ball. All of the lit shots are my jackpot shots. Well, gave me some points, but I really squandered that. All right, come on. You can do it. That's another TV mode, baby. Duffman, I can avenge you. I am ready to get duffed. I did not get duffed. Up. Should have caught it. Look at the score. 4 million, a disrespectful amount of points there. Got it, it's 6:01. You know what? Before I go back and raid Graham, I'm gonna play one more.
Must you always be so good?
I'm also a little awaiting for him to tell me that he's back online. I'm a proud mother. I have 2 kids. Go up. Something, please, for the love of God, let me do a thing. Oh, God. 3 kids. 3 kids. I'm gonna Keep shooting that quickie mode. There it goes. Now it hit. Lock is lit. All right. Tiki mode. Wiggum versus the snake. Shoot flashing shots to catch up. Oh no, it didn't go up. All right, all my shots are around there. So that's one. Hey, Josh.
You may want to wrap it up because we're about to
Hey.
open the door.
All right. Well, our new game contingent is back. Josh and Brandon just showed up, and we are going to get to. They are going to get to move in some games in and out of the arcade. So I am going to race to get rid of this ball, and then we're going to raid Graham. That's the garage open, that's the itchy and scratchy things down, and that's an itchy and scratchy lock. All right. I'm gonna take 1 second. Perfect. All right, well, Graham is back online. I am going to rock this final ball, and then we are going to bid you adieu over here at Decades Arcade as we got some pinball events and some games to move going on.
I'm waiting. While I'm young.
If I can do an ounce of anything. Oh, wait. Nope. Botched it. Oh, I gotta shoot the right loop. Did I do it? Nope. All right. And that's the game. Well, remember, you can keep the fun going like I've been saying over on Graham's stream. I am going to figure out how to raid him now.
For Twitch, it's /raid, and then you do his screen.
/raid.
Hi, everybody.
Oop. Raid channel.
No, you don't need the channel. Yeah, GRA. There you go. That should be it.
All right. We got 3 already. 5, 6. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great night, folks.
Say goodbye to your heat.